We out here getting set up. Ugh. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, looks like the microphone's doing our. Can you hear me? I think we're chilling. I think we're chilling. All right, let's close this. Welcome. We're making Korean food and we're also making Japanese food. We're doing noodles 2 ways. We got slow roasted pork in the oven, and then we're doing fried chicken as well. It should be a fun time. Hopefully all the frames are coming through all right. Well, let's get it started. Let's get these noodles going. Oh, we cooking. We out here. All right, first noodle dish. Don't know how to pronounce it. Jjajang, Gagang. This is a black bean like stir fry noodle. Super super good. It's gonna be hot, spicy. Then we're doing soba with a matayasu dipping sauce. It's like a dashi based dipping sauce. Look at these fucking noodles. They have like a ribbon wrapped around them. Isn't that crazy? Yes, we have our own place now. Literally no longer living with family. That's how I like to say it. All right, the other thing we're making, this has been in the oven for 6 hours. Hopefully like another hour to go. It's gonna be this insane pork belly. Let's see this. Slow roasted, it's just gonna fall apart. 1 hour left. And that's gonna be the protein on one of these. Should be a good time. And then we also are doing fried chicken. This is gonna be insane. All right, this is like Korean fried chicken. Basically been marinating in a whole slew of things. It looks, you can't even tell what it is. But we're gonna basically dredge it in flour and fry it. Super basic. Let's actually get that going. So much oil kind of freaks me out. All right, the other thing we actually need to get going is the dashi broth. The reason we need to get this going is it has to be chilled, so we have to fucking cool it down. And the first thing we're gonna do is build flavor. A little bit of oil. Using a high boiling heat oil, just vegetable oil, and then a low one, sesame oil. A little bit of flavor. And we're gonna get some of this going. All right, the idea here is to, you don't even really need to peel this. We're just gonna brown this in a hot pan. Same with some garlic and some ginger. I do love the pork butt. No, it's fair to dox me. I'm in downtown Seattle on First Hill. It's a good time. I love it so far. Alright, garlic, that looks good. Our onion is fine. And then some ginger. Just quick slice in half. And really we're just putting that in hot oil. It's just gonna brown, kind of darken it. And then we're gonna deglaze and steal all the flavor from this. This is just some MSG, some pepper. Oops. We'll get this all going. Alright, our oil still needs some more time. Let's get lids on these. Yeah, we got all the burners going, bro, and the oven. All right, in this dashi, it's basically, I'm taking the shortcut. We're using instant dashi. Honestly, it tastes so good, but I don't have like kombu and all the shit you need to make the dashi broth. All right, this looks hot. We're gonna set that in there. These guys face down. They don't go face down. The garlic. We're gonna almost just let that burn almost. All right, the other thing that I like to put in this dashi is citrus, and it needs a little bit of sweet, and it goes really well. Like dashi is basically like fish, right? So like the citrus and the fish play off really well together, and then the orange is like actually a sweetener, which is just makes it a lot more fun. So. All right, you can see this already heating up. See how it's browning a little bit? We're gonna let it go a little bit longer. Alright, let's see. What are we looking like? We're looking brown. Flip these guys over. Alright, it's smelling good. Where's my stock? Alright, and this is where we're mixing classic French technique with Asian cooking. So basically we're building flavor, we're building the fond on the bottom of the pan. We've got some great like basic aromatics in here, and then deglaze with stock, right? And we're gonna let that do its thing for a little bit. Once it comes up to heat a little bit further, we'll start adding the other things that go into this, which is the stock, it's like Shaoxin cooking wine. We'll do a little agave, obviously the dashi, and the orange. I'm a big clean as you go kind of guy, so you'll see that happening here. Alright, our water's coming too. This is getting hot. Alright, let's add our other things that go into this. We're doing about a tablespoon of this, maybe just a touch less. Maybe like that much. It's like really not a whole lot. But it adds this like insanely good, it's just so good. This is so hot. A little bit of soy, nothing crazy. A little bit of cooking wine. This is agave. It's a little bit, I think I like it better than honey, but it's quite similar. Where are we going here? Of course that was not even on. Alright, we'll do just a little bit of that. And that just, again, one of my favorite things with Asian food is if everything, all the flavors are super balanced in the sense that it has like everything. There's the sweetness, the salty, the savory, the tangy, the sour, like literally anything you can think of. Alright, let's get our soba going. Now that this guy's good to go, drop those. Alright, the other thing with these types of noodles is they cook super quickly. So we're only really going to need about 2 to 3 minutes so for those to actually finish up, which is wonderful. Same with these other ones here. And then we need to get an ice bath going for them. Basically obviously they're served cold, which is what we're looking for, but with the ice bath, I don't know how to describe it. It basically it like shocks them into this like al dente state, and like it's good soba noodles cooked really well, and honestly served cold is like one of the best things I've ever had in my entire life. Just keep mixing these, looks great. This is still doing really well. Give that maybe a couple more minutes, and then we're going to, one, like flash freeze it almost. Drop it in the freezer for a couple minutes. And then two, put it in the fridge. Because we really do have to drop the temp on that as soon as possible. Alright, this is going to be our ice bath. I don't have a bowl because I'm poor, so we're using a pot. Cold water. This will be our strainer. We'll just put these right here. Makeshift ice bath. Let's turn this off. We're gonna get this guy strained. Honestly, it smells so good. Alright, putting this guy in the freezer, this is what it looks like. It just looks like a basic, light, translucent, has some like richness to it. But we need to shock it. Alright, remind me in 5 minutes to pull those out. Alright, these are looking great. These feel good. Yeah, these feel great. I'm gonna let those chill just for a little bit. Alright, let's switch these guys. Okay. Again, let's clean up a little bit. Fancy as fuck, dude. Seriously. Just wait till we get this. This is technically Taiwanese fried chicken that we're doing. Filbert, I hope you approve of this. I did. It is, again, me riffing on it, but it should be a good time. It's going to be, you'll see. Let's get that going right now, actually. We're literally hitting all the regions, you know? Alright, so basic flour, we're also doing with a 00 that just is fine, just extremely fine. And that's just gonna give it this light but like crispy coat texture. And all we're doing is gonna basically keep the seasoning marinade that it's been in, dump that in the flour, and it's gonna like use that as the binder. And then once this is hot enough, we're doing the double fry. So you do like a medium heat for I think 3 to 4 minutes, let it sit or take it out, let it sit for a couple minutes, and then a high heat to finish. And then you season again with like a 7 spice kind of something similar. Alright, so this chicken has been marinating since like this morning. So the dry rub that I used on the pork, whatever was left over, I put in this. There's gochujang, which is like the Korean red pepper paste. We have a little bit of soy, agave, that rice wine cooking wine. What else did I put in here? It's just this like beautiful, sweet, salty, savory, spicy kind of mixture. Now it is pretty wet, so we do want to like get some of that off so it's not just like mucky. You guys can't see. Yeah, dude, I can't pronounce that. Is it Shaoxing? Is that Shao? Is it Shao? I think it might be Shao. Shaoying cooking wine. Yeah, it's what's up. It's the truth. Alright, so we just got those in basic flour. Let's get some more flour on there. And again, the sauce is what's going to help it coat to the flour, stick to the flour. And then it's also keeping the flavor from the marinade. So it's not like you're getting unseasoned chicken in your fry. You're getting this like crazy seasoned chicken deal. Look at that. It's just perfectly coated. Pull some of these pieces apart. Make sure it's all the way. Yeah, this looks great. This is gonna be insane. All right, that's good to go. This is smelling great. Let's get this guy back up and going. All right, so these are like pre-packaged ramen. Filbert knows what's up with these. The Bulldog. It's a really great base of noodle. Like the noodle is it just has a great mouthfeel. It's al dente. It doesn't get like super soggy like the 15-cent ramen that you're used to buying. And honestly, like this sauce packet is pretty phenomenal. I add a bunch of things to it, but it's a great starting point. Get rid of this. All right, let's test our oil. Let's see what the oil's looking like. There's a small little piece. Oh, we're chilling. Oh, we're ready. This guy going. Ooh, okay. I burn myself every time I cook, and it always happens with the oil, so I think we're gonna be extra careful here. And you really just want to like go away from you. Woo! Make sure we don't bubble over. Alright, might do this in 2 batches. I think we can fit a little bit more in here. Alright, how am I supposed to get these guys out? Alright, a couple minutes. 39 after. Let's do like 3 more minutes. Let's drop these guys. Alright, and these are nice and cold. Alright, we're gonna let these drain. And then you season it with like a little bit of like a MSG or a savory. And then the oil, I feel like our oil is already a little too hot. That's okay. Get it all? I think there's one more in here. It smells so freaking good. Alright, that looks great. Turn that guy off. Let's make sure this guy's chilling. Alright, these look done as well. We got a lot going on here, guys. Alright, did you guys remind me? How's this doing? A little bit more time in here. Alright, now that this is ready, we're going to make the sauce for this guy. And let's A little bit of stock. All right, a little bit the base sauce. I use about half. But I like to do my own thing with the rest. Turn this up. A little bit of oyster sauce. Agave. Soy. And we'll let this come together. All right, finish these soba. These look great. Add a little bit of sesame oil. Pinch of the savory. And then we're gonna put these in the freezer too. All right, let's take out our pork. It's been in here for like 7 hours, my God. All right, this is the pork, 7 hours, 250 degrees. We'll let it rest for like 5-10 minutes and then it will just like fall apart here in a moment. All right, this is coming to a boil. Turn this guy off. We're just gonna let this guy reduce. It does look a little liquidy, probably used a touch too much stock, but that's okay. Can take a moment to clean. All right, little green onion for when we finish this. Get an egg yolk on one of these. We're coming together. A few last minute things here. Basically letting this reduce. We're gonna pull the pulled pork in a moment. Didn't put my finger in the boiling oil, but we were close. Which is cool, right, Filbert? I'm into it. All right, mistakes were made with the hot oil. We aren't doing the double batch because it was too hot in the beginning and it got cooked all the way through already. It's still gonna be good. I'm just a little worried. We do have this second batch to do though, so let's try that. Ooh. A few stragglers. Woo. All right, let's get some taste on this guy. Wow. Wow. See, the stop is great, right? Filbert hooked it up with the stop. For all those who didn't know, the little Dutch oven guy right here. All right, let's switch this up. Alright, these ones look way better. Got the oil temp right for once. Alright. I feel like there's more in there. I can't tell. Okay, we can't find them. Alright, let's add this guy. Mix this guy around. We literally only cook these noodles for like 2 to 3 minutes, so they're still a little firm, which is exactly what we wanted. And then we'll just finish them in this sauce and basically turn the heat up on that. It's gonna start caramelizing it like sticky, and it's just gonna be insane. All right, we turn the heat up a little bit on these. Let's get our little 7-spice finisher going. All right, we're doing paprika. Little chili powder. You guys can't see this, right? Yeah. Sorry. I'll just shout them out. You know. All right. Little garlic powder. Onion powder. Whatever that is. Cayenne. And ginger. It's a nice little finisher. Alright, this next batch of oil I think is looking good. Look at our nudes. looks so good. All right, turn the heat down on those. This heat's looking good. We're going back in. Watch out, watch out. Oh shit. Okay, we're chilling. Couple more minutes on those. Oh, we're coming down to it, guys. Oh, the freezer. Okay. Let's switch this. Oh. Let's get these out. Okay. Off. These look insane. Alright, I think that's about all of them. There's my seasoning. Alright, the important part, you gotta season while it's hot. Hot out of the oil. We're going heavy on the seasoning. Just wait, these are gonna taste so freaking good. Alright, this guy is done. Let that do its thing. Alright, we're letting stuff chill, come down to heat. Next piece is gonna be pulling the pork. This is my favorite part, guys. This is the piece de resistance, right? This is gonna be this is where it gets wild. The lighting's horrible, but it looks insane. There is a bone. Let's see if it wants to come out. Ooh. Little shoulder blade. Oh my god, so hot. All right. This looks insane. So it just breaks right off. It just has this insane crust, like, oh my god, this looks so good. Once again, the lighting, unfortunately. Alright, we're gonna shred some of this and get that ready for the noodle dish. Wow. Insanely good. It's just like begging to fall apart, you know? It has no desire to stay together. Love it. Alright, that should be enough for this little deal. Alright, I think we're ready to plate. I know we got a mess. Crazy mess on our hands. But I think we can pull it off. Alright, what am I doing here? Where's my egg? I don't know if you can see these. Yikes. Okay. Taiwanese fried chicken. Uncommonly good. We got our cold soba, egg yolk, little scallion, mateyasu, it's a dashi dipping sauce. And then we got our Jjajang black bean stir fry noodle with slow roasted pork. I'm excited. Thank you for hanging out. I think we're calling it a night. I think I'm gonna go eat. Just wait for the next stream, you know? Thanks for everyone hanging out. It's been a good time. Peace out, everyone.